Alright guys, gonna do a quick vid. Okay, so I decided that I didn't want to have to keep reaching into the turntable to turn the battery pack on and off. So what I did was I actually put a toggle switch here instead, and now it'll turn on and off from out here. So what I did was I actually had a few battery packs that were defective, so I took one off of the battery pack itself, the defective one, and I actually just wired it up. So what you're gonna need to do if you have these battery packs, the easiest way to do it is, well, I guess if you don't have two extras, then you're kind of not gonna be able to do it that way. But if you look here, this is just a regular on-off toggle throw switch kind of deal. But the top post here, that is your positive, and then you'll see a second post down there, that's the negative, okay? So what I did was I actually just ran a wire from the pack on the inside, the top to the top post here, the bottom, which is your negative on here, to the bottom post here. So let me see if I can actually get a good view of that. There you go, there's your two posts, see? Top and bottom. Okay, so if you don't have an extra on-off switch like this, then you'll have to desolder this one from the board. Like I said, I had an extra one here that was defective, so I just desoldered it from the board here and took it off. But then what you would end up doing is, if you didn't have an extra one, you would just run some wires from the two pins here, top and bottom, and then you would just solder directly to the contacts here, top and bottom there, and then cut it into the vestax itself. So the way that I did that was to get a outline. I took the case itself, it's empty. I put some actual painter's tape over the top, and then I took a pen like this with the painter's tape on the top. I just basically traced out what I needed to cut, okay? Once I had that traced on the painter's tape, I cut that piece out, and then I stuck it on the side where I needed it to be, okay? Then from there, once the tape was on there, I took a pen and I traced around the painter's tape just to give me an outline. Then I got a drill bit, okay? And then I basically, inside where the outline was, I drilled two holes, 1, 2, and then I took a Dremel tool like this, and then I just cleaned out the rest of the hole with the Dremel tool. Try to get it as clean as possible, and as straight as possible. You can also use some files if you have those. I kind of messed up a little bit on the hole, and it was just a little too big on top, so I pretty much did what I did with the last auxiliary input. I just put one of my stickers there and then cut it out and put that in there, so it kind of covers up that hole, and then just put some hot glue in there, so it still makes it look nice and neat on the outside. But anyway, that's how I did that. So if you guys are interested in doing that mod for your vestax, or even your PT01, you could do that as well. As you can see, on and off now. And even if you wanted to, you could take this whole board and cut another hole for this plug to plug in and out to charge, but then you would have this wire coming out of the portable, which I think would look kind of tacky. But anyway, that's it, and that's how you do it. So hopefully that helps. Peace.